Hello everyone, ready for this week's Frugal Grocery Haul where I am shopping for our family of 6 on a monthly $500 budget. Well, this week I have something totally different for you. I'm Kristen here at Joyfully Thriving, and as many of you know, July, at the beginning of the month, we were on vacation, so I did not shop a lot. By the end of last week, I had only spent $150 of my normal grocery budget. Normally throughout the month, I am shopping the sales and picking up all the deals here and there every week. But because we were traveling, I just didn't do that. So this week, I had $350 to spend of my remaining budget. A couple of you said, well, have you thought about saving it and rolling ahead for different things? Yes, I have, but we just stocked our freezer with meat. We bought half a hog. I had stocked up on a bunch of ground beef over Memorial Day. So my freezer's pretty full, but there were some gaps in my pantry. So I decided to go all out and just kind of do some restocking this month and get everything ready, organized, and back up to where it needed to be. So I have a lot of shopping to share with you this week. Are you ready? I actually went to 5 different stores. I have a Sam's haul to share with you. I have an Amazon haul to share with you. I have a Walmart haul to share with you. I have a Kroger haul, and that's actually pretty small this week. And I even picked up some fresh corn from a vendor. So we'll count that as the 5th store from a farmer. All right, so many groceries. I have a lot more to talk about, but let's get right to all the deals and stocking up that I did. We'll go through all of those things, and then stay tuned to the end and we'll talk about totals and where this leaves me for the month. Here is my Sam haul. This is the biggest Sam haul I have done in quite some time, but there were instant deals and things I wanted to take advantage of. If you haven't checked out my Sam's video already with all the instant deals going on through the middle of August, I'll leave a link to that in the comments. A lot of these are instant deals. All right, the Go-Gurt was on special. It works out to $1.21 a box, way cheaper than anything else. So I did go ahead and grab 2 boxes. One I'm going to let the kids eat this summer. The others we will stick in the back of the fridge or maybe in the freezer already for school lunches. This was my favorite deal. This was a clearance deal. It was pizza flour, normally over $7, $5 off. I got it for $1.91 for 5 pounds. I Googled it. It says it can be used the exact same for flour as like bread baking and different things. The gluten slightly higher. I'm going to experiment with it. If it works, I'm going back. They had a huge stash of flour. Probably scares some people off, but I bake a lot, so I'm excited to give this a try for a great price. Grab chocolate chips because I was there. You know, I can't resist that, especially with chocolate things going up. This still works out to about $1.91 a bag, best price I can find. Went ahead and grabbed hot dogs. They were on instant special. This was the best deal. It was 10, I think 48, but 24 hot dogs for if and when we have people over. Grabbed a salad, $2.68. Restocked our whipped cream, $9 for that 3-pack. Instant deal on the tissues, works out to $1.20 a box. I have been buying tissues like crazy this year. Lots of sales, just can't resist. I will have to send in almost that entire box with my kids to school for school supply lists. So the rest, just stay at home. Grab the drumsticks. They were 49 cents each. That was a fun treat. 5 pounds of carrots, $3.80, I believe. Cottage cheese. This has become our favorite. It's $4.52 for a 3-pound. My husband really likes this one. My kids like it too. So I went ahead and grabbed 2 of them while I was there. I did grab some vitamins. The vitamins will not come out of our budget, but I grabbed the vitamin C. These are really good, these gummies. I really like them, and I save those kind of for winter time around when colds are going more for me. And then one of the kids' gummies, both on instant special. Grabbed the ambrosia apples. They were $1.17 a pound for something for the bag. And then the LaCroix was also an instant special. Now, I'm still doing the Panera Sip Club, and I got another great deal, so I've been doing it that way. But this is great for company, and I do love the limoncello. So I went ahead and grabbed 2 of those. It worked out to 27 cents a can or $2.16 for an 8-pack, which I've been trying to stock up at $2.49. So this was exciting. Now, for everything on the counter, not with the vitamins, it did add up quickly. My total here was $112.89. All right, but that was it at Sam's. I said I had an Amazon order for you as I was stocking up, and here is what I did. Now, because of when I ordered, I thought some of these were going to end up with the 10% to 15% discount. They shipped oddly, so I got the 5% discount on all of them, but there were some digital coupons. So I restocked our toilet paper. We will talk more about that in a minute, but this was a 4 8-packs here, and then here's another one. One came in the box, one was taken apart. So those worked out to, for like one of these boxes, it was $28.24 for 32 rolls, and that includes the tax there. So that was a good deal, a little cheaper than what I can get on at Walmart or anywhere else, and shipped to my door. And then I restocked contact solution because I knew I had some wiggle room in our budget. Again, after tax, this worked out to $9.63 a bottle. So about $1 cheaper when all was said and done than Walmart. Got those there. These were my best deals though. The Old El Paso refried beans. And this really amazes me when I find deals like this. So I just stumbled across this. There was a discount and then there was a coupon for your first subscribe and save order. I paid $9.93 for the 12 jars. That works out to 83 cents a can after tax. I can get generic in the store for $1 now. So getting name brand for cheaper than that shipped to my door, amazing deal. We use this for enchilada casserole, went ahead and bought the dozen cans. And then just stumbled across this one. I've never tried this, but it was only $1.86 shipped to my door. Again, dishwasher cleaner, and I had been thinking about that, so I'm going to give that a try. For that price, I thought it was worth it. Have any of you tried that before? So for those couple things here, restocking lots of toilet paper, contact solution, that was the bulk of this purchase, but this sent me back $106.81. I also bought sweet corn this week. Living up north as a girl who grew up in Texas, my family's always been from the Midwest. I've lived up here a long time, but still, there's nothing quite like good, fresh sweet corn straight from the fields. We were gifted 6 ears from a teacher friend at school from their family, and then I bought another 12 from a local farmer when I was out with another teacher friend that we drove by and saw them fresh from the field right next door being picked. So grabbed those. It was $6 for a dozen ears. So again, I've spent $9 on all this corn here. Super excited to eat it. And finally, here is my Kroger haul, just a little bit, and my Walmart shopping haul to spend the remaining bits of my budget. So let's talk what we did. Kroger, just a couple things. I knew I had like under $25 left, so I went ahead and grabbed 2 gallons of milk. Grapes were on sale for $1.29. Cheese was $3.49 for these 16, which works out to, $1.75 for 8 ounces, which that's a good price. So I went ahead and grabbed 2 blocks of cheese. And then a 5-pound bag of tater tots was $6.99. I grabbed those couple things. I did, if you're shopping at Kroger this week, the sales weren't anything spectacular, but butter was on sale for $2.99 a pound. So if you need butter, now would be a great time to stock up. That's what I bought at Kroger, just those couple things, and I spent $21. The rest of my money for this month was spent on this Walmart pickup order. So let's go ahead and go through all the deals and I'll show you everything that I got. This was really just filling in gaps. You will notice again, I try to buy in pairs to restock, one for now, one for later, or filling gaps. Bought some spray cooking oil, needed that there. Restocked ketchup, $1.87. Salt, restocked that. Was also restocking our oats, an old fashioned and a quick oats. I'm going to go into lots more detail on this in a future video, so stay tuned for more details on those. Some of you remember that in the past I've been buying my quick oats in smaller containers because the price per ounce was better, but that price adjusted. So now it's just cheapest to buy the big containers of the quick and old fashioned at our store. So I bought one of each of those. I bought 4 containers of cocoa. This is still $2.47, and chocolate things are really starting to go up, so I wanted to restock. Baking unsweetened cocoa does not go bad, so I went ahead and grabbed 4 of those. And let's do canned things here. Bought some cream of chicken soup. Those of you regular viewers know we love poppy seed chicken here. Uses 2 cans every time I make it. The generic is pretty close to the Campbell's actually, and it's only 68 cents a can. So I bought a dozen cans. Yes, I know I could make it on my own, but it's just super convenient here. I have started switching to jasmine rice, which is a little more expensive than just the regular long grain white rice. 5 pounds was $5.97, but restocked rice. Some taco seasoning that I restocked there, packages. Again, I know I can make my own, but convenience. Also restocked pumpkin, $1.47 for our pumpkin bread. 2 things of beans just to restock because I knew I had some money. Tomato sauce, 47 cents. And I went ahead and bought the larger cans of tomato paste. This is a 12 ounce because when I make salsa, I use one of these, or 2 6-ounce cans. and it's a couple pennies cheaper to do it this way. So this is one batch of salsa, one large can, and our tomatoes are growing like crazy. So thinking ahead to canning salsa. Mini chocolate chips, $2.32. 6 boxes of pasta at 98 cents. Restocked our brown sugar. Again, yes, I know I could make my own with molasses, but I like having it on hand for baking. So I bought 6 bags of brown sugar at $2.22. That keeps going up. Cornbread, our favorite cornbread, $1.93. If you've never tried it, this brand is amazing. Highly recommend it. And then some more shampoo and conditioner at $1.94. This all brought me in right at $98. Right, with a couple pennies. Let's flip around. I'll give you all the totals. Are you still with me? That was a lot of shopping. Like I said, it was kind of exciting to have that much money to spend all in a week. I will admit it was also a little overwhelming. Like, how can I prioritize this best? What do I really need to stock up on for long term? That's why I went ahead and bought the toilet paper. Okay, you guys are gonna gasp. I looked back the last time, it has been over 2 years since I bought toilet paper, because when I buy it, I stock up. I make sure that we have enough to last us for several months, for several years, obviously in that case. My goal is to have a good 6 to 12 month supply of a lot of things, and especially non-perishable wise. I make that an important goal because those things aren't going to go bad. So yeah, I stocked up on that. I'm going to try to track that toilet paper use a little more closely just to see how long it really takes us to go through one of those 8 packs. They say that it lasts for 8 weeks, and I feel like that's actually pretty close, but between all our bathrooms, like I'd have to total up. So I'm just going to track that. Stay tuned. We'll talk more about toilet paper in the future. But okay, so all my totals this week. Sam's was $112.89. Amazon, $106.81. The fresh corn, $9. We ate some for dinner. Oh my goodness, so good. I love fresh sweet corn. So it was absolutely amazing. Worth paying 50 cents an ear for fresh corn right from the field. So good. The Kroger was $21. That was even and a low price there. And then Walmart was $98.17. So when we add all of that to my trips from last week, where I started out our July shopping, I am ending July with a grand total of $496.21. So, did I spend my whole budget? Yes, indeed. I was able to rise to the challenge and do it. And I feel really good because I have a lot of gaps stocked. Now, I know some people would look at the counter behind me and say, but you know, you can make this from scratch. You could do this from scratch. Yes, I know I could. I would love to be making my own pumpkin puree and freezing it. You know, can I make my own cream of chicken soup? And have I? Yes, I've done it in a pinch. Have I made my own taco seasoning? Yes. The flavor isn't exactly where we want to be yet, and it's super convenient to have it. So I just do that. Same thing with the cream of chicken. Could I make my own brown sugar with sugar and molasses? Yes. There are certain things that for me, it's worth paying a little bit more. And I know you have those things as well. So I'm saying that and showing you these things because I just want you to be aware of that. For some of us, I might buy things that you wouldn't, and vice versa. There are things I'm baking a lot of my own bread with that flour from Sam's that I bought, and you would very happily buy your bread. That's fine. We all have our different things. That's the beauty of having a budget and having your own stockpile. I've said this before, everyone can and should have a stocked pantry, but you have to make it work to your family. Focus on the things that you regularly use and then stock up on those items, because then you know things won't go bad. You're rotating through them, you are using them all the time. I'm super excited to put all these groceries away, get our pantry restocked, and if you want to know more details about why I picked all of these things a little more specifically with exact prices on everything from Walmart, stay tuned, and I will have a video just on that haul coming up shortly. But for now, that's it. So much shopping this week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here and excited about all the hauls every Thursday. You know I love sharing the good deals with you, and I love hearing all the deals that you are having as well. Coming up on Monday, I will have our August sales video coming, so stay tuned for that because there are some good sales coming in August. Might not seem like as many, but there are definitely some good ones, so you won't want to miss that video. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video.